Hello all my thrifty friends and welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have a great thrift haul for you today from the very first church sale that I went to for 2025. Thanks to my good friend Kelly who alerted us to it. It was held in Cary at a church that I had gone to before, but it looks like they had not had a sale since 2019 and they had been saving up all of that time, and I really did load up. My IKEA bag was chock full. But before I get started showing you what I picked up at the church sale, I'm going to show you a few things that I picked up at the Durham Rescue Mission bins, some clothing items that are going to be going into my vintage space. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, because I do have another video coming up for you from a live auction that I went to last night with my daughter Caitlin, who joined me for her very first live auction sale. And she did win a couple of things and she was pretty excited about it. So these are things that are going into my booth, and they're not all vintage, but there's a good portion of them are. Just this sheer black scarf. Like I had said in a previous video, scarves are selling for me, so I had to kind of replenish my supply. Picked up a bunch of, this is new for me, picked up a bunch of vintage baby clothes. So moms can use these for their babies, or ladies that collect baby dolls, or just little girls that collect baby dolls can put these on their baby dolls. So first we have this one. What I'm going to do is sell these in a lot. That little pink kind of nightie. And this one. These are handmade. And the embroidery on these is so, so pretty. And then the shirring on the front of them. And then look at, there's even more hand embroidery on the bottom. And then the lace. So pretty. And then this sweet little baby blue. So, so sweet. And then one little dress I found. Isn't that adorable? Does this have a size on it? It is by Party Look. It's a Party Look original. I don't see a size on it, but like I said, I'm going to be putting that in a lot for my booth, and we'll see how it goes. And then I found this sweater. Now this does have a couple of stains on it, but this is, I guess, what they call that either cottage core or grandma core. It's a pretty pink sweater with lots of embroidery on it. And this is from Collectible Heirloom. Design and pattern copyrighted in 2003. It's a large, it's rammy and cotton, made in China. But I thought this really embodied that grandma core that they are talking about so much now on some other YouTube channels. And then the last thing that I picked up, for the booth from the Durham Rescue Mission bins for my booth as far as clothing, is this from Valerie Stevens, an extra large. This could just be a cover up for the beach, or just kind of a throw on over top of jeans and a t-shirt or something. I thought the print on this was really kind of vibrant and cool looking, so I picked that up also. So now on to my finds from the first church yard sale of 2025. For myself, I found, I tell you, I would have to change my name, I think, or include my middle initial. If my initials were BM, I would have to include my middle initial. I found this pin. I thought it was really pretty. And I believe that is marcasite on the inside. This is really not showing up on camera as pretty as it is, but I really liked this pin here. It does have a mark on the back of it, which I can't make out, but I really like that. So even though these are not my initials, I got it anyway. I found 3 magazines that I'm going to put up into my sewing room. They are from year 2000, and then one is from 1999 for So Beautiful, just to, you know, breeze through while I'm up there sitting. And they do include some patterns right inside of the magazine. I thought that was kind of cool. And that one, all 3 of them have patterns inside. How cool is that? Also I picked up actually several things for the sewing room. This little pin cushion, and this is from Simplicity, which I didn't realize when I picked it up. Yep, Simplicity by something that I can't make out. Oh, made in Taiwan. So that's got a little bit of age to him. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? So I'll be putting him up with my other little pin cushions that I have. Then I found these tins. This is from Bristol Ware. They're made in China. Perfect for the sewing room, right? That one. And this one is from Simplicity Patterns. This one is just a little tiny bit scratched up, but I don't care. That is also from Bristol Ware. And I don't know if I'm actually going to put anything in these or just use them as kind of pretty decor up there. Let's see. This is not, well, yeah, I will leave this up in the sewing room. This is Wrinkle Remover. I have no idea if this works or not. If you have ever used a product to spray and get out wrinkles, let me know if it works for you. I thought I would give it a chance though. Let me see. This, I found this heat bond, and it comes in 4 different widths. So I might try this to put on. If you remember a video or 2 back, I showed you that really pretty sequin peacock that I found. I might try and use this to put that sequin peacock on the denim jacket or vest. But first I need to read more about it, and because I don't know if I'll melt the sequins, so I have to do more research before I go ahead and do that. I found some elastic. I found this old tape measure. This is made in Japan. It is missing on one end, this little metal piece. I don't care. Some more pins, long ones. Now these look like those corsage pins they call them, but I don't care either. More pins, because I mean, you can always use pins, and if you can get them at a ridiculously cheap price, why not? I can take this off of my thrift list. I wanted a lamp to put as soon as you go into the room to the left-hand side. I had shown you, gave you a little tour of the room several videos back, just to show you kind of the progress of the room. And in another couple of videos, I'll show you where I'm at with it now, once I put these things into place, and show you where I'm at now with the room. But I wanted a lamp on a chest of drawers that I have, and I found this one. So picked that one up for the room. To clean off the lampshade a little bit, but it's just perfect. So I can take that off of my thrift list. Also found these couple of pictures. As soon as you go into the room, I wanted a couple of pictures on the wall. These, I think, these are actual photographs that someone took and framed, and they're really, really pretty. And I did want florals, because the other picture that I put up on the wall, which you will see, are roses, and these are just perfect. So we have those 2 that will be going in the room, and I think that might be it. I did find some buttons that I will be selling in the booth, and these, which I probably will leave in their packages, because I don't think it's that often that really you find vintage buttons in their packaging. And whoops, the bottom of one of the packages is starting to open. So I'm going to put them all in here and sell those up at the booth. And that might be all for kind of like the sewing related things that I found. Found this great, I would call that a coal bucket, I think, but it's, I'm going to guess it's, no, that might be copper, right? I think that's copper. This handle, thank goodness, is in perfect condition. It does need to be cleaned up a little bit. That's okay. This is a beautiful piece. I really, really do like that piece. That was one of the first pieces that I picked up. I found this old grandma's brag book. Remember when grandmas and moms used to carry these around in their purses? But now everything is on your phone. But who knows? There might be an old-fashioned grandma out there that actually wants to have pictures of her grandkids and carry it around that way. And this is a nice old photograph book. And these are the kind where you had to have the little corner tabs, and they would have stick them on the back of them so that you could have different size photographs in here. And you don't even have to really put photographs in here. You could use this just as a backdrop for something, but I thought that was pretty cool. Picked up 2 sets of salt and pepper shakers. These, I'm guessing, are pretty old. They're not false craft, which you might think because of the design. One of them has what appears to be a chip on the bottom of it right here, but when you feel it, it's glazed. So it was in manufacturing that occurred, but they're nice and tall. So I do like those. And then the other pair that I picked up, I'll have to Google and see who made these, but they're in really good condition. They do have marks on the bottom, but I cannot make out. It has like a crown on it and sort of a G. Can you see that? You folks might know what that is. Let's see. Oh, that's Christmas present. Can't show you that. Because remember, I'm thrifting Christmas this year. Found this plate from Mexico. It was bought in a hotel shop. Rosas, made in Mexico. Look at the colors in that. Isn't that beautiful? And it has a little spot here where you can hang it on the wall if you'd like. Gorgeous, gorgeous, I think. And I found a little bunny on a nest of flowers. Isn't that sweet? Bunnies have been very popular in my, he doesn't have, well, it's made in China, but I was hoping to find like a sticker or some kind of something on the bottom of him, but I thought he was adorable. And bunnies, I guess with, you know, spring coming up and Easter coming up, they have been quite popular. Found a flower frog, which I haven't found for quite some time. This is a smaller one, but I snatched him up real quick. Who remembers these? Do you remember these? I do. You squish them and pull them, and they turn into different shapes and such. Like a little flying saucer. So this I picked up, kind of nostalgia, but I will put that up into the booth and see if anybody else remembers them too. Oh, darn, I didn't notice this was cracked. Oh, that's sad. This is a beautiful, like a leaded box with the dried flowers in it. And I'm just now noticing the huge, how did I miss that? Huge crack straight across here. It's not, oh, not on the outside, but boy, you can feel it. It's there, you can see it right there. Running right across there. Well, shoot. Well, you know what? I bought it, so I think I'll just put it up in my sewing room and just use it for decor up there. I found a Ray Dunn mug, a naughty. I wish I had found the nice as well, but got the naughty mug because I think it's a nice and a naughty. And these guys just put a smile on my face. So I had to pick them up. Somebody's going to love them. Look at these guys. Look at them. How can you not smile looking at them? Oh my goodness. They are having the time of their lives. And with strawberry season here right around the corner, this little bag, I'm not even sure why I picked it up. A lady behind me said she loves these when she goes to the market for her produce, I guess Trader Joe's and stuff like that. And there was a second one there that I gave to her because she really liked them. This I picked up. I'm probably going to end up, I might bring this to the booth. I'll have to look inside and see how clean it is inside. It's sort of a woven or maybe macrame woven bag here. It's got a little bit of damage right there. And oh, this is another thing that made me laugh. Okay, you ready? Retirements. Oh my gosh, how funny. This is from the Unemployment Philosopher's Guide. Of course, being retired now, had to pick these up. I'm going to dump these out, clean it out, and go buy mints and put them in there and carry them in my bag. This was hysterical. Bought a couple of these. I'm going to bring these up into my booth. I'm going to guess that these were homemade. They're the little chair pads to put on your chairs. They had a bunch of them there. I found the two that were in the best condition. And then this was one of the very first things that I picked up. I don't know if this is Fenton or not. It is heavy. And once I clean this up, this is going to be stunning. There are no marks on it, but look at this cake plate. So, so heavy, beautiful. Love this. Can't wait to clean this up and get this into the booth. The white for spring into summer, perfect. That is everything. My favorite. I love the strawberries. So many things in this haul made me smile. Oh my gosh, it's really honestly hard to pick a favorite because I had so many things that I really, really liked and enjoyed in this haul. If I had to pick a favorite, oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time. Okay, picking a favorite because they made me laugh and smile the most were the retirements. So as crazy as it might sound, these are my favorites here, the retirements tin. That is my favorite. So if you would, I would love it if you would share down below in the comment section what your favorite find was from this haul. If you had more than one, because I really did. I love the strawberries. They brought me a smile on my face as well. This brought me back to my childhood. I love this too. Oh my gosh, what else? The little things that I got for the sewing room. I mean, the cake plate. I really could go on and on. I'm so happy with this haul. So, oh, and Lori, thank you so much. One of my subscribers that watches me on YouTube, Lori, came up to me and said hello. So I love it. If you are ever out and about and you see me out like Lori did, please come up and say hello. I love meeting you all. So it was so nice to meet you in person, Lori. So if you see me, come say hello. I don't bite. So let me know what your favorite find or finds were in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And don't forget to subscribe because I want to show you what I found at that live auction later on during the week. Until that video, everyone, please take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.